Okay, so I thought these were all terrible. I was not a fan of Mezcal. No disrespect to any of these bottles, like they're real deal bottles that people collect and really like. I thought they were terrible. I thought Mezcal in general was terrible until I met this guy.
Taylor, you ready to try this?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean?
On. Mezcal.
Yeah, dirty, rotting, burning garbage. That's what Mezcal
Oh,
is.
no.
Thanks for Dave to show up here from Maguey Melate to bring us really some of the best or some of the finest of mezcals that I've tasted. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I know this is a major passion project to you. You've been doing it for many years at this point, so I need you to convince this guy what we tasted and why we're bringing this up.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I wish you the best of luck. When I agreed to this tasting, Dave and Rich were convinced that I was going to become a Mezcal lover, and I was convinced I was going to give everything a 0 out of 5 rating. But in all fairness, I agreed to put together my official scorecard so we could track each and every one of these mezcals as we tasted them.
Super small production, small batches, people who aren't necessarily exporting their mezcal to the American market. Some of these we have 10 cases of for the entire country.
That's crazy.
10 cases
So 60 bottles
of 375.
of 375s for the entire country.
Well, that's kind of
right?
interesting.
Even if you don't like the juice,
Great.
that's fine, but you have to appreciate how terroir focused mezcal is as a spirit.
I'm a wine guy. Terroir matters.
Yeah.
Place, sense of place matters. I really like that idea.
Yep.
I've never met a mezcal that I'm like, yeah, I want to drink this. So let's see what happens.
For this, I think the Glencairn focuses the nose into a concentrated.
Great.
You know,
Great.
great.
Really
For us, that's
concentrate
great.
that. Really concentrate that nose. I love it. All right.
This is Adela. She's a 23-year-old mezcalera. So this is a Madre Quiche. It's going to be a Karwinski agave. So instead of with most agaves, we picture them like tequila agaves growing kind of out and circular.
yeah.
These grow up. So when you shave the leaves off, it looks like a tube.
Okay.
Typically, you're going to get kind of green, bell pepper, jalapeno notes from a Karwinski.
I haven't even got it to my nose yet, and
So good.
ironically, I'm not getting smoke. Like from here, I'm not getting smoke. I'm getting a lot of fruit.
It's kind of a misconception, and it's something it's a pet peeve of mine.
Okay.
That mezcal is smoky tequila.
Okay.
Right? The smoke in mezcal comes from the cooking process. So you are going to dig a pit,
Yep.
heat up stones with a fire, put the agaves on that, and then cover those with leaves and stuff, and then dirt over top,
Yep.
right? To keep in that warmth so that they cook, right?
Okay.
So the longer you leave it uncovered for the smoke from the fire to get into the agaves, is how smoky you're going to get a
So
mezcal.
uncovered makes it smokier?
Uncovered for longer periods makes it smokier because that fire is still getting oxygen.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah,
So
that's
you're
what
going
makes
to
so
pile
much
that
sense
dirt
now.
on and then
And
knock
that-
out that fire.
But it keeps the heat.
But
Retains the
the
heat.
stones keep the heat.
Oh, that makes
correct.
so much
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so all right.
It's really good.
All right,
All right,
first try here.
You
First
know,
try.
that actually smells pretty good.
It smells so
And
good.
I think the reason it's not like that smoke aspect and that it's not aggressive. Like you're getting way more. It's way more spirit focused. Like you're
Yes.
getting the purity of the spirit rather than just like fire.
Am I showing you the light, or is Dave showing you the light here?
I haven't
Is
drank it yet. Settle
okay.
down.
No, we'll get there.
All right.
I don't know if I like it. Like I to be honest, I don't know, but I think it's really interesting.
Can you respect it?
I can respect it. There's no doubt. This is
Awesome.
This is unlike anything I've ever had from mezcal before.
So to me, again, the beauty here, and I think I'm glad you started with that, it just shows kind of the softness and the ease of what the agave spirit can really become.
Would you have guessed that? It's 47.8% alcohol.
No way.
Would you have
No.
any?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I honestly, like when you were saying it's I thought you were gonna point down and say it's 35. It's just like it really is. It's incredibly well balanced for that. You really hide the
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well done.
Out of 5.
Out of 5. It's like it's teetering on a 3.
Okay, hey!
That
No?
is huge. I would never expect that.
Might
Wow.
be-
Wow. That's, I love it. All right. So what else we got to explore?
So, sorry, let me clean the glass.
It's important. Very sure.
Next one up is David Herrera, and this is a Papalome. So, a couple interesting things about this guy. Papalome is Tobala plant, which maybe you've heard of before.
Yeah.
I've heard the name.
The name,
Sure.
yeah. In this region, they call Tobala Papalome, which is papalo, butterfly. So the butterfly agave.
Okay.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
That's
The
what
flower-
it, yeah.
yes.
Kind of the leaves are kind of
That have more of a butterfly look.
yeah. So with this guy, this is actually being fermented in. Any vegans here?
No.
No vegans?
No, thank God, no.
Okay. This is actually fermented in cowhide. It's like a bathtub of leather that he's open air fermenting in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how it ferments?
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be 2x posts,
It's even
and
easier.
then
It's
like
even
a
simpler than I was thinking.
four kind of bars
Yeah,
around
yeah.
it, right? And then the cowhide drops right in it, and it's probably this high. Oh, it's crazy
Unbelievable.
different from
It's-
these. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not even the same spirit.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's the same spirit. The nose is so nice on this.
Very weird.
Oh my god.
Really, really weird.
No. Showcasing the difference.
Like again,
differences.
no smoke.
No.
Basically, almost nothing. It is amazing to think these are the same. It's like the same category. It's the same.
Yeah.
They're very, very
Right,
different.
like if you blind tasted these
Yeah, you would
to
not.
someone, you would not think that they were even related.
There's like a big like tomato kind of thing
That's
going
why
on in here, which
vegetation,
vegetation,
tomato,
which I don't know. I'm not
like
sure.
it.
This is like veering into the category of why I don't like it without the smokiness, which makes it undrinkable. Like this, I can stick my nose in it and I can be like, taste it.
It's oh my god.
I can't believe I do this for a living.
This is I am slightly jealous now. I mean, this is unbelievable. Just the flavor profile, the spice and the tingle you got in your tongue. And again, I have no idea the proof on this. It's so balanced. There's no.
Should we do a
heat.
reveal
Well, yeah.
on the proof? 47.2.
47.2.
Unbelievable.
On the palate, it's interesting where I get a lot more sort of minerality and
Yeah.
sort of like there's a lot of that mineral. There's a little bit almost like salinity to it. There's a freshness on the palate, and I think you get a tiny bit of like the smoke comes through like in an ashy scent as like ash.
Yeah,
at
but
the
not
end, but not like that. Not like on fire.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of that's
really
okay.
incredible. Oh, that's
I
not
don't.
okay.
I think I like it
man,
less.
that's
I think I
pleasant.
like it less than the first one.
Okay.
So I think that's going to be a 2 out of 5. for
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Where are you on this one?
See, so now I actually like this more.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think again, this was beautiful. But it's a little. I think it's maybe for the novice mezcal drinker. Now, this
Which
just
one?
has
The first one?
Yeah, I think
Fair.
this has a little bit more character. I love the finish on it. Oh, like that little bit of that spice that you get is just absolutely delicious. That small ash I get, like that's like it's really I like that.
Yeah.
a lot.
Look really complex. A lot going on.
That's the beauty.
But what we try, we don't always just pick like, oh, this will be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
We'll bring it into the U.S.
Sure.
Right? We want to showcase the diversity of mezcal, and that diversity comes from the plants, the area, but most importantly, the people who make it.
Yeah.
So far, the experience has been better than expected.
Beautiful. Now
I'm moving. But I'm excited. I need to see.
we are going to a little bit of aged mezcal in glass, no oak.
Okay.
So this was made by Semei Garcia Ramos in Michoacán when he was 18 years old. So
When he was 18.
when he was 18. This is an Araucano. Araucano is related to Espadín, which is the most commonly grown agave that we know. He made this at 18. It sat in glass for 6 years before we purchased it. So it has just been mellowing and rounding out. That is not a common thing for mezcal.
I can
Mezcal
imagine.
is made to drink.
Okay, again, and now I feel the nose is even getting better.
And I feel like the nose is getting worse.
No way.
Worse is not the right word. That's very unfair. It's
But
getting.
it's not that smoky, oily, burning rubber like that you get from I think.
It's almost lactic, like almost
Oh.
cheesy.
The flavors are more unique as you go up as we're going up the is that the best way to
That
say it?
is such a polite way of.
This is more weird than the last one, which was more weird than the first one. And just from from an aromatic standpoint.
And that nose is so distinctive.
Yeah.
Yes, distinctive is a very good word for it.
Yeah.
And that's why I use the word unique. It's like, I'm starting to come slightly around to what I'm getting. I think that when you first stick your nose into it, like to me as somebody not versed and overall interested in mezcal, like the nose is a bit of that off-putting like sense when you first get into it. And then it's like, okay, you kind of have to get over that. And then once you like sort of normalize your nose to what you're getting, now everything else sort of starts coming out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's... See, I think
it smells dirty.
So to me, it's more, I'm going to equate it more to like that raw vegetation in a way.
But there is there's a
so that plant, to me, you get
Dave's in his glory over here.
No, because I feel as if I'm almost like getting more of like the terroir in a way. I can almost smell the plant like growing and the dirt and the surroundings like of it. So that's what what I like is that again these are not, I'm gonna use my air quotes here, but that traditional like smoke where I think people have this immediate conception or misconception that it's agave spirits that's been smoked. Like
and there's nothing wrong with a smoky mezcal. They're great in cocktails. They can be delicious. Yeah. But it should be to me a component of flavor,
not the flavor.
The flavor.
The more I spend time sort of nosing this, I get more like that. I'm getting the dirt, like the earth. Yeah. I'm getting sort of a citrus lift. There's a little bit of like perfume, like almost like flower kind of note coming through on this.
Which to me, that's why I say that vegetation, almost as if I'm like standing in that mountainside with the agave growing, some flowers around, a little bit of that like maybe salt breeze, or something like that coming across. Like there's definitely, at least that's what I get. That's why I like them so much.
We are gonna jump. Oh, sorry. What's the star rating here?
Ooh. I might be like a 4.7 here.
4.7? Oh. I am definitely on a 4.7. I think I could be at, because there's some things, there's a creaminess.
Yes.
That there's like the texture on the palate is really, really nice compared to the first two.
I'm assuming that's for the aging though. Is that kind of...
So I don't think we have enough data on aging mezcal because it is like not drink when it's ready, right?
Yeah.
But what most mezcaleros will say is that the middle rounds out and the end softens up.
I think
when
that definitely
seems. So you
seems
get that more of a kind of a luxurious mouthfeel instead of a sharpness.
I think I'm getting to it. I might be getting to like a 3.5 on this one.
Wow. That's higher than
Yeah, it is. Texturally, I really, really like it. Like, I really like the experience on the palate. Like, I think that's really, really nice. You get a little bit of the smoke. I do like the citrus and sort of that lift that I'm getting in the nose. Once I get past sort of the oddity in the nose, which is just because it's just wildly different from things that I normally drink. Once I get past that, I'm like, okay, now I see all the things that actually makes it kind of interesting.
Sweet. And then after the star rating, now, what are we thinking for percentage of alcohol on this one?
I think it's a little higher.
Okay.
I'd say it's 50-ish.
49.2.
Okay.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's impressive. God. Yeah.
This nose is so fun and so perfumey and so interesting.
So fun. I like fun,
we're gonna
folks.
Switch glasses
I
up
like
here.
fun.
All right. So
Same exact producer, Semei. Now, he made this when he was 16.
Oh,
okay.
Not 18.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So this is 10 years old in glass. This is a different agave, Mexicano, made at the same palenque by the same person.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying it's very different.
It's a different agave though.
So,
different agave.
So why are we using the different glass?
I like the way the nose on this one plays with a little bit of a wider glass. Because the nose is so intense.
Okay.
I didn't want to concentrate
makes sense.
too much.
You had mentioned perfumey. There is what a floral perfumey nose in comparison.
It really is. That is really actually shocking.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Again, it's like same thing but completely different.
It is. That's nuts.
It's nuts.
Again, there's like almost no smoke on this at all. So again, you're not.
It really
again,
is.
This whole concept.
It literally smells like perfume. Yeah, that's crazy. It's definitely floral. That's floral. I don't even understand how that's like has any relation to agave. It doesn't. It's just wild.
Oh wow.
All right, Dave. These don't suck.
That's the key.
That's,
You don't.
there's what I think is really
not?
interesting about this is that it's way more precise on the palate. Really good attack, sort of really focused. But then there's like a very subtle like vanilla sort of like creaminess coming through in the middle of the palate.
Awesome.
Yeah, and again, none of this like bullshit smoke thing getting in the way, and
there's that beautiful, like, I get a little bit of that like spice finish to it. It's
yes, I get the little spice in the nose and everything. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm getting like kind of bubble gum and Sprite.
I do get the bubble gum.
God,
Literally
different.
Wait,
Like,
yes.
And there's like that bubble gum.
That
like,
bubblegum
there's
thing,
There's
no doubt.
Sweet, like that little bit of that. Like pink bubble gum.
Pink bubble gum.
Oh
Right.
my
Yeah.
God.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe teetering on the edge of 4 out of 5.
We did not plan this.
The truth is, the reality is, I've never tasted anything that expresses like these express.
Yes.
They're very, very different from everything else that most people bring in.
Yeah.
And most as soon as I put my nose in it, it's way off-putting. And like I can't even get I can't even get my nose to the glass because it's just.
Yeah.
But these, they're so approachable. They're so easy. They're really interesting. They're dynamic. All right.
Awesome.
So overall, yes, I think you personally and what you guys select and what you guys do, I think has changed my mind.
Thank you, Dave.
I
That
do.
is
I think so.
amazing. That is amazing. No, but I think this is why I wanted you to experience this because, again, I am a fan of mezcal, and I think this brought it to a completely different level for me. And truly seeing, again, we do it with craft, with different scotches and whiskeys, and we see what sometimes these small producers do. But what you guys are doing and really taking that craft or artisan market and bringing it to us, this is clearly a spirit at a completely different level.
Way different idea. Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's,
what you guys are doing is amazing.
And we deserve about 5% of the credit.
Sure, they deserve the
What
credit.
they are
Absolutely.
doing is unreal. These are the stars, right? And we're lucky to be the middlemen to bring it to other people.
But without what you guys do and your team does, we would never taste these. We'd never see them.
It's true with the passion that you guys bring bring this back into the States, because I would never have experienced this.
I still would think that mezcal is terrible. Just saying. What's the percentage alcohol? Is it over 60%?
No, we're back to 44 on this one.
Ooh, okay.
Nice and
Simple.
nice and easy.
Delicious. That's pretty good, folks. I love this spearminty sort of freshness on that.
All right, hey guys, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.